Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Cameron, back again with another YouTube video. So today we're going to be talking about this complete degenerate named JustGooby. It's been a while since I've done a video on someone this disgusting and this deplorable, and so I'm going to preface this video right now. We are going to touch on some pretty touchy subjects. If you guys are used to my channel, obviously you know that I kind of do this kind of stuff. So yeah, just a heads up. Let's get into it. So who even is JustGooby? He is a fairly small YouTuber. I think he has under 18,000 subscribers, but that's still, small YouTubers can still do really awful things. And basically he does like Roblox videos and stuff like that. And this video, I'm going to kind of format it a little bit differently. So the first topic we're going to talk about is the Napkin Nate situation. So Napkin Nate is a very popular, actually, Roblox YouTuber. Him and JustGooby would do videos together about like a jail escape roleplay or something like that. And apparently fans really enjoyed it, and a lot of people want Napkin Nate to come back because, as you guys probably don't know, Napkin Nate has been on a leave for quite a while now, and there's been a lot of rumors coming out and a lot of people speculating. So on JustGooby's server, he actually did an announcement saying that Napkin Nate was being blocked, and he was harassing and stalking JustGooby, which is really confusing because we end up finding out that they actually have never met in person. So I don't really understand the stalking, nor did Gooby ever release proof that Napkin Nate would ever abuse him, which again is really confusing to me. And then a rumor started spreading that Napkin Nate was actually arrested for domestic violence. Nedso actually did a video talking about it. The information is really confusing. JustGooby would also claim in Netzo's video that Napkin Nate had a schizophrenic problem. He had panic attacks, anxiety attacks, stuff like that, which would lead to him being super paranoid, which I don't really understand the context of this in this video. I feel like if your friend's opening up about their mental health to you, you probably shouldn't make it public, which is another reason why JustGooby is kind of a scumbag for making this information that is supposedly private public about him and his friendship. Again, I don't really understand how this had anything to do with the situation. Maybe to prove that he was paranoid, because later he claims that he JustGooby would plant a webcam in his room even though they've never met. So they end up saying that Nedzo ends up actually putting a police report or something like that, which was all blacked out, so we don't know if it's true. But another YouTuber, Stio, I believe, actually has done multiple videos on this, and I watched a couple of his videos too to get context for things. And apparently he was actually arrested, but it wasn't really for the reasons we think. Apparently he did get into a fight with his mother. Again, though, there's not really any solid proof, and that's not going to be the only time I'm going to reference Jasmito, because he's done a really good job researching this topic. So yeah, basically what happened was now Napkin Nate isn't uploading anymore. No one really knows why. They assume JustGooby kind of pressured and abused him into doing it. Obviously, there's not a lot of evidence around this situation, and I also don't really want to focus on the situation itself because we got a lot of stuff to talk about with JustGooby. But that is the first thing I want to talk about, and a reason why he claims that people are coming after him is because people believe he's the reason why Napkin Nate doesn't upload anymore. So he's kind of trying to undermine people and say, listen, all these DMs, all these things you're seeing, it's just people who are Napkin Nate fans, and they're just trying to take me down, which he's going to claim multiple times. So before we get into the DMs and stuff like that, the first thing I want to preference is his YouTube channel. And the reason why I'm bringing up his YouTube channel is there's a couple reasons why. The first thing we're going to talk about is his description. So he says, people blame me for Napkin Nate quitting YouTube and think they have a sense of justice in terms of these false allegations towards me. They take everything I say out of context, and there can be proof provided if needed for each thing taken out of context. They have been out to get me for many years, and just because Napkin Nate quit YouTube, I can admit I was edgy, but these allegations about me are completely untrue. They will literally just take things out of context, also they Photoshop, and not provide the message beforehand of conversations that would easily prove these allegations are false. These people are very bad people and spread misinformation and trick others into believing them. I am also a proud LGBT member, and I came out as gay a long time ago while I was with Napkin Nate, which would literally further prove that these allegations are false. Even Napkin Nate himself would say so. I hope Napkin Nate is doing well because he was a good friend of mine, even if we split up. So this is written like a 10-year-old. It is absolutely insane. And mind you, keep this description in mind as I go over some of these DMs and some of the stuff he's accused about. So the next thing we're going to talk about is his Discord. So the first way I want to introduce you guys to his Discord, on his same YouTube channel, he has a short, and this is how he sells you his Discord. This is how he wants you to come into his Discord.
Discord server to join? Come join my Discord server, Gooby's Gaming Center. You can be as toxic as you want. And no, this isn't a Roblox only server.
So as you can see, it is a terrible idea to invite people into your Discord and say that you can be toxic. I've gone over this multiple times, how if you tell people they can be toxic, they're going to be toxic. So this proves even more how much of a toxic Discord he has and kind of how the environment he had in his Discord, because himself is a edgelord and he's going to attract these kind of people into a place where they can share awful images with each other, talk about awful topics, and just be awful people in general. So now let's talk about his grooming. This one is pretty massive to me. Obviously, I cover this stuff a lot on my channel. I don't stand for grooming. I don't stand for anyone who will sexualize children in any way. And there's a plethora of evidence here showing that he will send nudes to minors, has sent nudes in his Discord. More preferably, we're going to be talking about two people. I'm not really going to name them. I'm probably going to blur them for their own protection. I'm not going to blur the people who are his Discord mods and stuff because they are fucking scummy people. But the first person we're going to talk about is, I'm not going to name her, but she was proven that she is 13, 14. And you can see by these DMs multiple times that they were openly showing her porn. Pretty much on his Discord. His Discord was known for openly allowing hentai, lolicon. There's been times too where he's allowed CP on his Discord, and he knew that he had underage people on his Discord. So this girl was being pretty much indoctrinated into watching this kind of stuff, and it's absolutely disgusting. I feel like if you know you have minors and underage people on your Discord, you probably shouldn't be allowing not safe for work stuff or allowing people who are under 18 to be on your Discord. So obviously that's super disturbing. This person was being shown nudes constantly. JustGooby has posted nudes in his Discord openly to a Discord full of minors, and it's absolutely disgusting. The next person we're going to talk about, again, I'm not going to name, but he pretty much got nudes from her, and she is also a minor, and he was openly bragging about it on his Discord. You know, and other people in his Discord too, his moderators, were also getting nudes from her. And again, this is absolutely deplorable, absolutely disgusting. And his mods too are just as bad as he is with this and other things. It's absolutely disgusting, like I said. And I mean, the evidence is all there. And for those of you who are going to say that this evidence could be photoshopped, yada, 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 I will post towards the end of the video a full 4 minutes of a leaked video of his Discord of someone actually going through most of his messages. So it's pretty much proven that all these are real. Like I said before, just openly posting his nudes in the Discord, which is proven in the DMs as well. And yeah, just disgusting. His moderators too. One specific named Stefano would also add girls on Snapchat who are underage and try to solicit nudes from them and stuff like that. And it's no secret that they would give each other nudes and stuff like that on his Discord. I mean, there's messages and everything here. So yeah, absolutely disgusting. He also will defend pedophilia and lolly and all this stuff in his DMs all the time on his Discord. And he also has posted his opinions on dolphins, which, I mean, you guys can read that there. I'm not going to say it out loud. I mean, I've already had enough of this guy. It's absolutely deplorable stuff like that. There's one really disgusting part where he's pretty much talking to another minor in his thing, talking about his little sister. And again, you guys can read the DMs. I'm not really going to go into it. Just disgusting behavior by him. Deplorable. And this man is saying that everything's taken out of context and it's photoshopped and it's lies. And again, so many YouTubers have made videos on this guy, and it's disgusting. Again, there's not much for me to say about this. I mean, the DMs are there. I can't really add anything to it. I mean, you got to be a terrible human being to try to, first of all, justify incest. Second of all, justify underage incest. It's disgusting. So the next category I'm going to go into is the doxing and harassment that happens on his Discord. His Discord is known for doxing and harassing new people, people who disagree with him, other YouTubers. There's another YouTuber named Mark Busters who did a full 20-minute videos talking about how he had to shut down his Discord because his mods actually went over there and started harassing and doxing his Discord. So he's known for this. Again, he can sit there and try to defend himself as much as he wants, saying, oh, well, the doxing was taken out of context and all that stuff, even though there's proof out there that he will actually weaponize his community and go dox and harass other Discords and other YouTubers who speak out against him. And it's a disgusting situation. Again, anyone defending him, I don't understand how you are, because he's avidly actually going and promoting doxing. There's multiple, again, evidence from his Discord of him allowing doxing, talking about doxing, and there's tons of proof that he actually does do doxing on his Discord multiple times. It's deplorable, it's disgusting, and like I said before, I don't condone doxing. I've never condoned weaponizing your community, and it seems like this guy is ticking off every fucking checkmark with just being a complete scumbag. Another thing I want to talk about too, and there's not a lot of evidence out here, respectfully, is there's a thing going around that he pretty much made a girl commit suicide. This was also talked about in Amstio's video. He brings it up towards the end where he actually got evidence that there was actually a funeral or something like that. And, you know, there's not a lot of proof that this actually happened. But, you know, it's still disgusting knowing that this was a possibility, and it doesn't surprise me with how he treats new people in his community and treats minors in his community and stuff like that, and how they're doxxed and they will harass anybody. You know, this is a story. It kind of reminds me of the Maximilian Musk situation, where he would weaponize his community and allow toxic stuff being posted. And there is proof that he has allowed CP to be posted again. JustGooby talks about it in his video, and it's just disgusting. And this is one of those situations where there's so much evidence, and I'm surprised he's not in jail. It's actually insane how this man is not in jail, and I'm pretty sure his Discord is still up. It's a little confusing. He privatized it now, because if you do click on his link on his YouTube channel, it doesn't allow you anymore. I don't see why he would take down his Discord. Obviously, he's not uploading on YouTube anymore and stuff like that. But I don't know. This video, again, is just to make this public knowledge. There's a lot of people who reached out to me about this and are terrified of not just him, but kind of the person he is and how dangerous he is, and the manipulator and liar he is. And that's the next thing I'm going to talk about, how much he will manipulate and lie. Obviously, you guys already know that he's trying to gaslight everyone who goes against him, saying that the DMs are fake, that he didn't make Napkin Nate quit, which again is up to question if he did or did not. A man like him, I would be surprised if he didn't make Napkin Nate quit. But he has also lied about his age multiple times. He said that his age was 27. He said his age is 24. And people have actually done some deep diving on him, and they realized that his age is probably closer to around 33. So this man is in his 30s posing as a 20-year-old, which again is a big red flag if the evidence already did not claim that. But, you know, he will lie and manipulate his moderators, his fans, people who are talking about him. And overall, just a complete terrible person. And I feel like you have to be a complete garbage person to get people to actually reach out to other people to do videos and talk about you, because it's absolutely disgusting. And obviously, someone like you should not be allowed or even have a platform. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about. Obviously, there's tons of other YouTubers who have done videos on this if you guys really want to do a deep dive into this guy. But, you know, I said what I said. I said my piece. Also, real quick, before the video ends, I also want to do a huge shout out to a friendly bear who actually reached out to me and was able to provide me a lot of the screenshots and stuff. He used to be a member of the Discord and was actually able to get a lot of this information. So I respect him actually putting himself at risk to get this information out there and spread the word on this complete degenerate. It reminds me a lot, seeing something like this, that just because it's not a big YouTuber, it still doesn't mean that a lot of people won't get hurt or people should be talking about it. So big respect to people like him and other YouTubers who have been talking about him. So yeah, anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.